Which means we have Marth against Sheik on Final Destination. Interesting start for game number 1, Eldigan versus DevilWolf here in the winners quarters finals of pool number 2. Whoever wins this game goes out in top 32 winners side. Already both playing a very grounded neutral game. Oh, never mind, there we have 2 short hops. Eldigan is a very jump-heavy Marth. He used to be a very grounded Marth with a lot of side B usage, but these days he's more or less very jump-heavy. Yeah, there you can see it, the jump-heavy Marth. Using a lot of space fairs. He's going for another one in 3, 2, 1, another one. There we go. So DevilWolf just has to anti-air him over and over again now until Eldigan adapts a little bit. Alright, let's trip scenario. Very good choice with the late nair. Oh, there was a glancing blow on the bouncing fish right there. A little bit misspaced. Eldigan, of course, again going for another space fair. This time going for a grounded grab as a mix-up, but DevilWolf catches the mix-up and just catches him on the ground. And as expected, Final Destination also very good for Sheik because needle camping is a thing here. No platforms to assist you and a lot of space to run away from if DevilWolf really decides to go for that. Other than that, now we have a ledge trap scenario, of course. Alright, ledge trap not quite successful. One single hit and then back to neutral they go. So currently percentage advantage here in favor of DevilWolf, of course, which is to be expected as a Sheik. Though it slowly turns into Eldigan's favor. Oh, very nice needle cancel the bouncing fish there. Tries to catch him on the top. Nope. Dash guard scenario. Oh, that's dangerous. That looked like very bad DI to me, but he's still alive. Percentages are looking very grim actually for DevilWolf because now he is in kill percentages. Eldigan. One tipper and he has DevilWolf out of the picture, whereas DevilWolf needs to get a 50-50 setup now. Oh, very nice power shield just in time. Eldigan mistiming his F-tilt a little bit. Eldigan pushing himself into a ledge trap scenario where he just covers with F-tilt. Oh, down throw? Up throw? I would actually kill at 120%. Oh, no, 140% rage was enough for Eldigan to kill with an up throw on Final Destination. Very close though, very close though. Oh, comes back with the side B and he's dead. Yeah, not a smart choice. If you get out of shielded by that, you're basically dead. So now we have an even situation in terms of stock, whereas DevilWolf finds a grab, 20% off stage, stage control secured. Eldigan rolls back, takes back center stage, and now DevilWolf's in a corner. A lot of grabs, dash grabs being thrown out to secure more stage control and maybe get a slight follow-up. Eldigan spacing, fairs off a short hop to take DevilWolf out. One F throw into bouncing fish, just classic stuff out of one grab. Eldigan being a little bit too trigger happy on his fairs and back airs. Yep, also nairs as a landing option. He's very aggressive when it comes to using his moves and throwing them out. Okay, nice ledge trap there. I was expecting him to go for an aggressive option. Oh, F smash from Sheik, really interesting. Eldigan using so many aggressive options that DevilWolf could actually catch him with an F smash from the ledge. Oh, very dangerous, very dangerous. No punish though from Eldigan. He was a little bit too scared. He wanted to get out of that situation as soon as possible. More percentages, 50% now. Oh, nice. DevilWolf going for the ledge. So now it comes down to who takes the momentum now. Momentum is very important. Because Sheik is now at a point where it might be a little bit tougher for the Marth to die. Oh, very risky choice. Back throw. Is there a follow-up? Okay, no, he doesn't go too deep. Okay, Eldigan goes too deep, though, and he loses game number 1. Nice job by DevilWolf, scaring him off to go very deep. And then catching him without a recovery. I wonder where game number 2 is going to be. First of all, where's game number 2 going to be, and what is Eldigan going to pick? Because we now have the choice between Ike, Cloud, and Marth, as we said before. So, oh yeah, he's already switching. He's going for Cloud, which is the lesser honest version of this whole thing. But it plays very similarly. Once you lose your stage control, it's very hard to gain back, and the disadvantage state of both Marth and Cloud is not too great either. Of course, it depends on how well the Sheik plays it all. If the Sheik misspaces one hit, there might be a combo breaker up air, for example, which sets up a lot of percentages for the Cloud against the Sheik. Oh, already a short hop up air coming out from Eldigan. Using the side B as a spacing tool, that's a very effective one against Sheik, because it catches both ground and anti-air. It deals 19% it takes a little bit of stage control. Yeah, okay, interesting hits being exchanged back and forth. Some things that are not safe on hit being thrown out in the early percentages. Interesting recovery choice. Just rolls up, no aggressive option being chosen, just wants to reset back to neutral. It seems like Eldigan is very side B happy with this Cloud, which makes sense against Sheik, but it's also, you can't throw that out just repeatedly over and over again. It's interesting to me that he throws out the side B a lot, because that used to be how his Marth played, but now it seems like he has found this as his playstyle with Cloud. Whereas his Marth is now doing the things that his Cloud used to do, which is just short hop aerial a lot. It seems like now, after getting a little bit of initial percentages onto this Sheik, he is now finding himself in a more aerial-happy version of his old neutral game. Oh god, he is pressing way too many buttons. He got hit by a grenade and then immediately went for the F-tilt. Got caught by a grenade in neutral game, okay. Reset the situation now, 50% onto Sheik, 90 onto Cloud. Despite what the number says, this is actually not too bad for the Cloud player. Oh, down throw. Okay, nice one from DevilWolf, the eyeing out. Oh, that is very dangerous. That bouncing fish is not safe, my man. Side B kill percentages are here, so if Eldigan has one good read, he has all the killing power. Yeah, just like that. One empty hop and then the side B because DevilWolf was dashing in too haphazardly. Now we have a fair into bouncing fish, sends him off the side. Edgeguard scenario, yeah, beautiful. Classic Sheik edgeguarding, and now this Cloud is dead as it should be. So now we set ourselves on stock number 2 with both at 0 percentages. I would assume now it's going to be a repeat of first stock. Yeah, side B immediately coming out from Eldigan here. Really trigger happy on the side B and the low percentages. Oh, careful with the double jump. The double jump is still there. A needle turnaround was missed there by DevilWolf. Could have otherwise ended very badly for this Cloud. Oh, he has no double jump, but DevilWolf tries to reset the situation with the grab. It seems to me like Eldigan doesn't really have a lot of matchup experience in this whole ordeal because he's just running around aimlessly more or less. Yeah, just like that. Mistiming the side B yet again. But I just think that happen. You need to find one opening. And one opening, no matter what character it is, once you're a Cloud main and you can take that one opening and find it. And then you can take it further and further. That side B is not the hit we wanted because that side B doesn't combo into anything. It just gains the stage control at 90%. Oh, that's the hit we can do. They were both unfazed, however. Resets back to neutral or one trade. Trade's usually very bad for the Sheik player in this scenario. Oh, there we go. Another misinput. Well, let's see how many more we can gather. This is dangerous territory too, because now, yeah, Sheik is in 70%, and at the ledge it might as well be a side B kill with the amount of rage that Cloud has. So now DevilWolf has to be careful, but Eldigan also has to be careful, because once he's off stage he may lose his limit very early, just like that. Doesn't kill. But now this is a Cloud without limit. This could end very dangerous. No, don't dodge on that. Oh, it hurts. So game number 2 is going to Eldigan now, after game number 1 was lost with Marth. Eldigan showing some good powers as the last energy read just took DevilWolf by surprise. So game number 3, is it going to be Cloud again? Is it going to be Ike? Is it going to be Marth? We will never find out unless we wait 20 more seconds. They're currently discussing stage bans, because of course stage ban and stage striking and stage picking comes before character pick here in the European recommended rule set. So stage being chosen first and then the character. It might also be that Eldigan is choosing his character based on stage. Highly possible. So we're going to Dreamland, it seems. Dreamland as a Cloud? Yeah, he's going back. So, this is DevilWolf's counter pick as he lost game number 2. So let's see how this whole thing pans out. There are more platforms to work with, which means of course there's more juggle power for both of them, but also a couple of landing options. Eldigan trying to mash out of the combo with his up B, which is a little bit better than just mashing a jump, because jump as a Cloud, you don't want to burn that thing. Okay, 50% already racked up. Good start from DevilWolf here. But he needs to be careful with the amount of short hops he does. He needs to stay grounded, because Eldigan has shown that he wants to get the anti-air side B as much as possible. Especially on a low percent that DevilWolf is at right now, 0%. Now he's on 12, eating one single up air. Oh, he enters the blind spot of the side B, and now Eldigan goes for a combo breaker up B without even any combo to break. Up B being used? No, he just lets him double jump towards the ledge. Missed timing by DevilWolf, eating the down air, not even trading anything. Oh, very good patience on the shield right there. Patience on the shield is something that a lot of players need to learn against Cloud. This character... Oh god. This is slowly entering dangerous percentages for DevilWolf, of course. 55. Oh, that was a very smart read, but also a very good aggressive option being chosen by Eldigan here. Single needed to reset the situation, force him to use his double jump, and then maybe cover a landing. Okay. Eldigan being a little bit too read happy now has lost his limit, and that is going to be a very dangerous spot for him to be in. No, don't. Oh my lord, how does that even happen? So now we reset the entire situation. Another offstage scenario. Oh, very nice. Eldigan was trying to stall with the side B, but DevilWolf caught him immediately in the air. So now this is a very good advantage for DevilWolf here in game number 3. After a very close game number 1 and 2. Oh, now he throws a couple of needles. Another one of those hard reads from Eldigan. He really wants to get this stock done for, but that is very dangerous, of course, to do, because once you're in a disadvantage as a Cloud, it's hard to get out of that. And every time he goes for a read and messes it up, he lands in another disadvantageous situation. Another one of those hard reads. This time he reads a shorter, which wasn't out of the ordinary for DevilWolf to do. So I respect the read, but the execution wasn't quite there. One of those scenarios it is. Double fair, sends him off. Double jump is burned. Down air off the top. He comes down with an aggressive option yet again. DevilWolf not being used to the down air. Gets hit by another one of those. Those are really his nemesis in game number 3 rather. Then burns his limit. What is Eldigan clearly not really interested in using his limit. It's very dangerous as a Cloud to use that limit against Sheik, because now in a situations like this, where you need to recover, but you limit your options way too much against Sheik, who has a very strong edge guarding power against Cloud. Burns his double jump yet again immediately. Alright, back throw. Yeah, Eldigan DIing out. Now is forced to go low. Oh no. Alright. Sends him off. Double jump up B towards the ledge. Another one of those down airs. Now another one of those anti-air side Bs. Okay, down tilt actually trading with the grab, which is actually not in DevilWolf's favor, obviously. Another one of those down airs. This time he catches him. Just goes straight for the ledge. Oh my lord. Another limit burn from Eldigan, only for 20%. Oh, single needle. Maybe forcing him to use his double jump? No. Now he's... Oh, and Eldigan goes way too low, and DevilWolf takes the set 2-1. After Eldigan misses up another recovery, being too scared of this Sheik off stage. So that means DevilWolf advances into top 32 of winner side, whereas Eldigan is dropping into loser side. So another chance for him to prove himself here at this tournament at CCE in Essen. So I think next up we've got Sylph against Askewolf, which is most likely going to be Yoshi against Weaver Trainer. Maybe some other